So here we go, Martin Bartek, Dean Gillheany. Both guys looking great physical shape, Ben.
Both guys coming out there really ready to bang. You can tell with a sense of urgency from both guys. A nice leg kick there. Bartek in the plain black shorts, Gillheany in the black and red. Bartek flicks that leg kick out. Both tie up. Gillheany going underneath, trying to get the takedown. He's got to be careful of the neck though.
Bartek able to secure it, almost able to secure it. Looks like it's in deep.
This is very, very tight. He really is putting the squeeze on there. He doesn't have full guard.
Gillheany doing well to defend that. It's very, very tight. Must be moving through the smallest space there.
But moving in the mount situation, I think he's going to take a lot of that pressure off. And now back around. From Bartek's point of view, he's really got to be careful of committing that much energy and that much squeeze and power into a technique like that.
Credit to Gillheany though. From our position, it looked as though it was very, very deep there, Ben.
Gillheany doing a very good job of knowing where he was in the positions, was able to get to mount, and then when his opponent rolled him over, he did the right thing. Just got his head up and out of there, and now locking in maybe a guillotine of his own. Got the underhook there on the right hand side. Just to swim the arm through. Bartek looking to get the takedown if he can. Bartek got to be really careful the way he's leaning in of not giving his back up from this position, Rob.
That's right. Good knee as they separate. Good hands. Big chopping left shot there from Bartek.
Both fighters getting a bit wild now, it seems.
Again, a little left hook from Bartek. That left hook finding a home each and every time.
Gillheany now instigating the tie-up.
Side headlock position. Bartek needs to be careful.
And once again, really, really squeezing.
Committing himself as well, Ben. Almost past his opponent.
But once again, what he's got to be careful of is not giving his back up from this position. Gillheany can get himself back through, be able to get the takedown straight away to an advantageous position. Not to say the fights can't be finished from here with this side headlock choke, the bulldog choke. We've seen a variety of fights successful with it, but more often than not, it's a very, very dangerous game to play.
Gillheany driving false. Bartek trying to bring his man up right.
Already Bartek breathing very, very heavy. A real strenuous first round this. Real battle of wills. Gillheany finishes the round, pushing his man up against the cage, launching the knees. And that's the end of the first round. Both guys breathing very, very heavy. Referee Leon Robertson, a quick word of Bartek there, letting him know that if he grabs the cage again, he will look at point deductions. Very even first round, that very, very close. Both landing a selection of strikes. Bartek locked that guillotine on, but didn't quite have it. So often we see it at this level, Rob. Conditioning may very well be the deciding factor in this one. I mean, under the amateur rules, the fighters are fighting for a shorter amount of time. They are fighting for 3 minutes. But often what you find is that if you have fighters who are maybe used to training for longer than that, they massively exert themselves because maybe they're a bit confident that they can go that amount of time, and they put 100% into those 3 minutes and quickly find that even 3 minutes at 100% is a very, very long time.
That's right. Capture the adrenaline as well.
Oh, and that's a nice leg kick.
Gillheany forces the action to the side of the cage, as I said that, moves for a takedown. Side mount position, top position for Gillheany. Bartek again turning, and again Ben needs to be very, very careful given he's back in this position. This could be very dangerous, but does well to get the reversal.
But the hook is in, as we see, and now he turns around to guard. Bartek did very well there. It looked for a second as if he could have given his back up. Gillheany did have that hook in, but Bartek was able to just roll through with it, and now finds himself in the full guard of Gillheany. Looking to pepper some shots to the midsection. Gillheany looking to scoot away if he can. You see Gillheany's corner from Immortal MMA saying there what you need to do is push on the hip and create a bit of room. And when there's space for that scramble, that's when you need to explode out of there. That's exactly it. Gillheany looking almost trying to isolate an arm for a triangle there, Rob.
As
well, say that.
Legs over, but doesn't quite secure it. Takes a few huge shots from Bartek. Covers up.
But the important thing from Gillheany's point of view is he was able to power through, and if he's got those hands linked together, which it looks like he has, he can get his man up and down.
Gillheany does well.
It looks like he's trying to isolate that arm, maybe for a head and arm choke if he can get across. Bartek really needs to try and do a better job when he's on the bottom of covering up. He's showing a fondness of grabbing the head and trying to get chokes from positions where it's not very likely he's going to get him, and all it's going to do is serve to burn himself out.
But Gillheany now will look to create some space of his own. Needs to push that forearm across, push it down.
What Gillheany also needs to do, from to hear Leon Roberts give him a quick warning there, is really pick his shots from this position. Be mindful of hitting the back of the head. He looks to pepper his man.
Gillheany really needs to look to break that grip behind his back. Try and flatten his opponent.
Once again, as you say, Robbie, using the elbow quite nicely on the throat there, trying to create a little bit of distance. Be careful of keeping his hands on the mat there, though. He looks to set up. But as he sets up, the scramble straight away. Bartek looks to finish the round strong as well. He might have a nice up kick. And that's the end of the round. The second as the first, Robert. Real nip and tuck encounter. Both guys exerting a lot of strength in that one.
Gillheany, for me, though, gave up a very good position at the end there. He looked comfortable, looked to be drawing his man in. Bartek looking tired, but made a mistake, and Bartek was able to reverse things.
As you say, Rob, he landed the takedowns a few times and rotated through positions, but wasn't just missing that final 5 or 10% where he needed it. Those finishing instincts, he wasn't able, and credit to Bartek, really, locked those hands up and did a really, really good job of ensuring that he didn't absorb too much punishment. As we see that big mouse under the right eye of Bartek there from one of those shots. And both men, as you might expect, after such a frantically paced fight, breathing very, very heavily.
Good shot by Bartek.
Very clever, going to the body first. Throwing another kick to the body there. Gillheany's got to be careful. Oh, and there's a nice left.
Big left hooks from Bartek.
Gillheany doing the right thing. Got clipped a couple of times, but went straight in for the takedown. He's got the hands locked, and there's the trip. Nicely done. Keeps hold of his man in that position. And that, for me, Rob, the sign of a very clever fighter. Gillheany may not have a massive big professional record, but he showed incredible calmness in a very tough situation there.
That's right, he took a couple of big shots, looked to be in trouble. Step over.
Getting the mount position.
Not a lot he can do from here, though.
Needs to do is try and free the head.
Bartek with the head and the arm locked in.
I think Bartek, all he's doing is holding his man in position, just to try, if he can, to move for some kind of stand-up. Not massively likely from the mount position, but that being said, if neither fighter is able to make any kind of
Leon
Roberts says. Gillheany surely needs to make one really big push, because this is a very, very good position. If he can get his head out of this situation, then he'll be able to land some shots, be able to score some big punches. If the fight gets stood up, you see Leon Roberts taking a very close look at the action. It looked like he's trying to pull the head out, but credit to Bartek, he must have an incredible squeeze to keep him locked in that position. He rolls his man over. And now in a guard. The never say die attitude of Martin Bartek has been central to the very reason of the fact that this bout has become a real test of wills. An incredibly, incredibly close scorecard incoming, I imagine, if this one goes the distance.
Bartek looking to explode. It's a brilliant call by Leon Roberts. Both guys straight back to it.
Gillheany's got to be careful of doing. We only have 10 seconds left. He's coming forward with his hands low. Huge drive forward from Bartek. But Gillheany's got the neck there, but unable to do anything with it. Wow. A very, very close fight between two very, very evenly matched fighters. Martin Bartek and Dean Gillheany. A real battle of wills, this one. Be very, very interesting to see what the judges make of this one.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of hard-fought action, we go to our judges' scorecards. Judge number 1 scores about 30-27. Judge number 2 scores about 30-27. And judge number 3 scores about 30-28. In favour of your winner, by unanimous decision, from the blue corner, Martin Bartek. And let's hear it for a fantastic runner-up. Let's hear it for Dean Gillheany.